Good morning. I hope everybody enjoyed a good quarantine weekend and found some things to keep yourselves mentally healthy and staying safe and healthy overall. So I want to jump right into the market and give us a quick update. We've been trending for the last few weeks since COVID has taken an impact on our market, and we've seen that really heavily influenced by Wall Street when it comes to our luxury end. But initially we talked about our market index, and I want to revisit that as well. We know that at my first reporting a few weeks ago, we were at an insanity market here in the Arizona area. 238 was our market index, and as we had discussed, anything over 110 had trended towards that seller's market. So we were insane as far as how many contracts were being written per property, and we had such low inventory. Now we remain at a very low inventory. I'm looking at our number in January. We were at over 2 months, so 2.15. Anything under 6 months is considered still a seller's market. So what we've seen in the February and now March numbers is that we're at a 1.5 month supply. However, we've seen our market index cool. So we're in the 150s to 170s. And that means that there's more opportunity for you as a buyer to be able to compete against less buyers. It doesn't necessarily mean that our prices are getting slashed, but what we do hope to see is that there might be a softening around sellers having the opportunity to say yes to more repairs. So you'll have less worry about the condition of your home. You can negotiate those things. We are finding that there may be circumstances where maybe a seller is not coming off their price because they may not need to in a different price category, but you may be able to fluidly work in some closing costs or things like that if you've got less competition. So it's a case-by-case basis, not an overall blanket statement, but do know that any shifting market, that those are kind of the trends that we start to see first before we would ever see something serious about prices overall. So we're continuing to monitor that. And specific for you, you might have questions. You might wonder if this is the right time for you to be a buyer or a seller. We can offer you a 15-minute, no obligation conversation simply about what you might be thinking. So click on my Calendly link. Let me know what's a good time. That'll give you what available times I have, and we'll make a plan to have a conversation. We'll talk about it specifically for you and what you might be seeking for yourself personally. I want to send a final prayer up. We did lose a family this weekend. I want to send a prayer to Stacy and her family, her husband, and her son, 8 years old, were lost in a plane crash, leaving behind 2 young daughters. Anything in any given time is about staying in gratitude and appreciation. I appreciate you all. Grateful for the day and the moment that we have. Be in the moment. Make decisions around just being informed, and hug those that you love that are quarantined with you. Of course, we know we have to still socially distance around those that we can't, but not to completely close this on a somber note, but do keep in mind that anything that we're going through right now is relevant and everything can be managed. It's simply about being informed, but staying in gratitude and keeping your mind healthy. Everything starts there. Go and seize the day, folks. And again, if there's anything that we can help you with, and if it's simply just a conversation to book time on my calendar, give us a call, and we look forward to serving you well.